Hi there, students. A watchdog. A watchdog. Yeah, a dog trained to guard people or to guard property. So there's a watchdog outside the house who barks when anyone comes near. Yeah, but that's easy. But we also use this word, a watchdog, metaphorically to talk about a person or an organization who keeps an eye on different types of organization. They monitor the activities of companies, of charities, of governmental organizations. So, for example, you have consumer watchdogs who inspect what the banks are doing, and they try to the watchdog complains about unfair practices, or for financial services, it's protecting people from corporate abuse, from unsafe products, from lending at immense interest rates, from protecting from false advertising or pollution. You could have charity watchdogs. A charity watchdog checks charities and finds out what percentage of their money actually goes to what they do, and if they are actually doing good or not. You could have government watchdogs who they're checking to see what the government is doing. They're watching the government and deciding if what the government is doing is reasonable and legal, if they're trying to act in an unfair way. I guess you could have a transit watchdog. So a watchdog who's looking at public transport and seeing how well it works, making comments about it, seeing if it's doing a good thing. So effectively, there are lots and lots and lots of different watchdogs. They are looking at people. They're protecting against waste, against illegal practices. Yeah, they're checking that what companies are doing is legal, that it's ethical, that it's reasonable. Yeah, that they're monitors, they're inspectors, they're just checking that everything is in order and being done as it should. Okay, so a watchdog, a person or an organization responsible to make certain that companies fulfill certain standards, that they act legally and reasonably. This group was set up as a watchdog on conservation, whether we are looking after our countryside or our environment or not. It's just checking to make sure that organizations or companies maintain standards, yeah, and they don't act illegally. Okay, so yeah, they're making sure, an environmental watchdog, a consumer watchdog. Yeah, checking against theft, undesirable practice, things that are a bit dodgy. Yeah, and well, watchdogs very often get into trouble. An electoral watchdog, yeah, is a group that is checking that elections are free and fair. Yeah, and watchdogs can also advise in ways to avoid different problems. Yeah, so there are lots and lots of different watchdogs that, yeah, they're just making sure that companies act, or governments or people act responsibly in what they do. So, formality, a watchdog. I think I'm going to give it a 5 in formality. I think in this idea you could use it anywhere, and the origin is very clear. It's a dog that watches, but it's just a metaphoric meaning of that. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Watchdog.